Where's our defence? Where did our defence go? What's going on? Aston Villa have taken the lead. This is going against the plan. Aston Villa. Will Aston Villa be the team that will undo our unbeaten season? What's going on, guys? My name is Adam. I am a Super Swan, and welcome to Club 6, Episode 9 of the FM20 Campus to Champions, and we will be aiming to do the domestic double today. We've wrapped up the league title, but we have the chance to have an FA Cup to add on top of our potential unbeaten season. One game left to go. Aston Villa, 13th place, away from home. And we have the chance to not only try and either tie if we draw, or beat the Premier League record points, and have an invincible season to boot. So that is what the stakes, that was the word, stakes, are for the first game. And then we have Aston Villa, Man City, in the FA Cup final. And we're going to have the end of season awards. So a lot to go through. No messing about. Let's get into the game. So we won all our last games. You don't really need to know all that. So we're not even going to look at the team. We've got a lot to get through. We're going to get through it together. There's your lineup. So you've got Alisson, Lopez, Badini, Peo, Trent, Turkas and Gomez, Prince Chili, Marias and Garnicia, Krasniqi up front. That's the team. Let's get this through. Great opportunity. Back the pundits up. We'll get into the game. It's Aston Villa against Liverpool. We have the chance to become invincibles. We have the chance to beat the Premier League record. Can we walk away from this game as the Premier League invincibles and 102 points? Intro done. Aston Villa are on the counter. We get a lot done in the opening 2 minutes of this episode as Edgar plays it to LeBlanc. And where's our defence? Where did our defence go? What's going on? Aston Villa have taken the lead. This is going against the plan. Aston Villa. Will Aston Villa be the team that will undo our unbeaten season? But where was the right back? All of our defence just kind of watched LeBlanc get into position, and then Pierre plays it to Ramirez, puts it in the goal, and Aston Villa are 1-0 up. Right, come on, boys. Get yourself together now, right? Aston Villa are in 12th in the league. We should be hammering this team. But Trent gets it to Gomez. 1-2 between them, trying to find the killer ball as Marias. Come on, there's lots of players waiting for this ball. Someone's going to get it. It's Prince Chini. He doesn't put it in the back of the net, though. But, yeah. Aston Villa are undoing us at the moment. Coming into half-time, and Aston Villa are still 1-0 up. I mean, we've not really been much in this game, so someone needs to step up, and who's it going to be? Who's going to be the player to step up and become the man that gets us to an unbeaten season? And that man is Joao Marias, our attacking midfielder. Pulls it back to 1-1 just before half-time, and we are finally back in this game. Took your time, boys. Took your time to wake up a bit here. But we do get the important goal as Lopez plays it into Marias outside the box. 1-1 going into half-time. I will take that every day of the week. And a few players really need to buck up their ideas here. So I'm going to give an aggressive, I am not happy with your performance. And we'll bring it, well, look at this. 6.4 Krasniqi, 6.4 Prince Chili, 6.4 Garnicia. Our main attacking outlet are all playing poorly. So I think Prince Chili will make way, because we've got Fabian Ertz off the bench. We'll bring on Joao Pedro as well. So 2 of our underperforming players can come off. And we need 1 more goal to break the Premier League record. As Villa start from the back. And they scored an early goal in the first half. Are they going to do the same in the second? I mean, I'd rather them not. I mean, of all the teams you would have told me in the Premier League that's going to cause us problems to our unbeaten record, Aston Villa would not have been one of those teams. And they've done exactly the same as they did in the first half in the second, as Franck LeBlanc has scored the second goal for Aston Villa. What's going on? It's the last game of the season, boys. This is the one final hurdle, and you're completely bottling it. Right, 45 minutes. Demand more. Sort yourself out. Do something. Just do anything. So Gomez plays it to Marias, the goal scorer. Is he going to try and pull the strings from the middle? He beats all the defence. Couldn't beat the goal. I think we might have to go ultra-attacking pretty soon. Corner from Gomez. Come on, get this ball in the box. Header, press off the bar. And we've got one more sub to make. So 73 minutes in. We're going to make this sub. Who's going to be the man to make the difference, though? Ertz is on a 6.5. He's just come on. But who's going to make the difference? Turkas is on 67%. I think Turkas is going to come off. We're going to bring on Bisoli. And we're going to throw Lopez and Trent a little bit further forward here. So we're going to put them there. And we're going to go a little bit more direct to try and sort of get these 3 points. Well, at the moment, I'll take a draw. And if we do take a draw, we will tie the Premier League record for points of 100. So last sub made, 15 minutes to go. Is the unbeaten record coming to an end? Coming up to full time. I think it's coming to an end. So we almost went a full season unbeaten. And it came down to the last game of the season. And it's Aston Villa that have got the win against us. Come on, boys. We were nearly there. We were nearly there. We went 37 games unbeaten. We beat, we didn't lose the likes of Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal, Tottenham, United. We disposed of them all. And the one team that gets the win is Aston Villa. So we don't tie the Premier League record. We don't go unbeaten. So Arsenal fans, you can be happy knowing that you're still the team that's gone unbeaten. So we go down to hard-working Villa. So the unbeaten record goes out the window. Turkas says that I lost my temper, which is pretty accurate. But we get somebody and we pay somebody out to the team. So, yep, there we go. We have one blemish on our record, and it is Aston Villa, which shows that there is still improvement in this side. But we're going to forget about that. We're going to focus on the FA Cup final against second place Man City. Can we get over our Champions League heartache, our Premier League heartache of not going unbeaten, and win the FA Cup at Wembley? It is half time in the video. Thank you for reaching this far. YouTube advises me that over 2/3 of watchers are not subscribed to the channel. So if you're enjoying what you've seen so far, go drop a subscription down there and help support the channel. It'll be very much appreciated. And if you're already subscribed, thank you very much as always. So I'll let you carry on with the rest of the video. Hopefully you are enjoying so far. FA Cup final against Manchester City, and the only concern really is that Alisson did pick up an injury in training, but he's fit enough for the final, so he does make his start. Rouanet, Badini, Peo and Gallen at the back, Piazzoli and Murat Albriac in the middle, Ertz on the left, Paulo Henrique, Appleyard on the right, and Joao Pedro starts up front. So a very much changed 11 for the FA Cup final, because clearly the last 11 couldn't even beat Aston Villa. So we go with a full rotation for the FA Cup final. It's the first FA Cup game I've shown this season, but we only bring you the big games when it comes to the FA Cup. So I'm going to give them a calm, I wouldn't say we're huge underdogs, but there's a trophy on the line. Show everyone that you're born winners. And we have the chance to lift some silverware this season. I'll be racking my brains against Pep Guardiola, still in charge of Man City. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we can do the domestic double. Early highlight here is Badini starts it from the back. Long ball for Joao Pedro. But the Man City defence do eat that up. And now they're going to have their chance with the ball as we try and close them down. Appleyard almost got there. And like I say, early on, Man City have had the possession, to be fair to them. So they're enjoying having to pass it around for fun. As Paulo Cesar finds Aarons on the wing. Not much resistance on that side. As Aarons crosses it in, Gallen does header it away. And Phil Foden shoots it over the bar. Very tight game at Wembley, going into half-time. Not much to report. And we have clawed the possession back, but both sides struggling to make a difference here. So I'm going to give an aggressive, there's a trophy on the line. Go out there and show them why you are born winners. But there's a few disappointing performances here. Henrique and Ertz, both on 6.4. So I think we'll bring off Henrique. No, I don't want to view Henrique. I want to take him off. Marias can come on. He did score in the last game. So he's going to get his chance off the bench to try and make the difference. Man City entering our half. In the second half of the game, here's Camavinga to Richard Dunn. It's not Richard Dunn, but it's Richard Dunn. As Janolu comes into the box, takes a shot, but it hits the side netting. And that's the biggest chance we've had all game here at Wembley. Man City again from this throw. They've been a lot more threatening in the second half, but Badini loses out. Marcos Jefferson in the box, hits the post. And Peo just boot it clear. And I think Man City look like more threatening than we do in the second half. Phil Foden whips it in. We do manage to header it away. And that is the biggest chance they've had all game here. But we do get the throw. And hopefully we can do something from this. As Albriac back to goal, finds Victor Gallen. Biasoli, Liverpool now. Long ball to find Fabian Ertz. In the box, takes a shot, hits the post himself. And now both Man City and Liverpool have hit the post within about 5 minutes of each other. 66 minutes, I think Albriac's on a 6.4. So we'll bring Turkas off the bench, make him the box-to-box. He does do better when he's box-to-box. I think we'll go a little bit more direct in the second half. And I think that's pretty much it. We'll see how that plays out. Coming into the last 10 minutes of this game, 0-0 in the FA Cup final at Wembley. Who's going to be the player to step up and make the difference as Rooney gives the ball straight to Man City? I don't think it's going to be him, but Fabian Ertz really established himself this season, but he does lose it back to Rooney. To Biasoli, lovely bit of play here. Gallen in the box, crosses it in. Oh, it's off the line, it's in the goal. It's an own goal. Edison Alvarez, and it doesn't matter how they come, it is a goal, and we are in the lead in the FA Cup final. It'll be very interesting to see how this played out here, as Gallen does get himself in the box, crosses it in, and I think it was just, he was expecting Pedro to come in, and it came off him, and Liverpool are 1-0 up in the FA Cup final. Turkas has come on, and Turkas is going to have to come off, as he has picked up an injury. It's a good job. It's a good job it's the end of the season. I mean, I've got no one really to play there. So Marias can play box to box. We've got Jadon Sancho can play attacking midfield because why not? But we just need to see this out for the last couple of minutes of this game, and we will be seeing Liverpool lift the FA Cup. And there it is, my friends. We have done the domestic double as Liverpool have won the Premier League alongside the FA Cup. It wasn't a very pretty game at Wembley, so I apologise to the fans who turned up today at Wembley. Wasn't a swashbuckling performance, but a win's a win, and I'm going to tell them that they have lifted the cup. So that is it, my friends. End of season 1 at Liverpool. We do the double. Turkas is... Oh, he broke his leg! Oh, no! Turkas broke his leg! We'll send him to a specialist. Oh, that's not good news. Hopefully he'll be fit in time for next year. Oh, that's a nasty injury to pick up in the FA Cup. But yeah, we do give some medals out. The fans are happy, the board are happy, everybody's happy. And we can safely say that we have done the domestic double and we have lifted the FA Cup. So I think what we'll do is we'll come back for the end of season awards and we'll do a little bit of planning for next season. End of season awards, and let's see who the fans and the club think were the best players of the season. Fans Player of the Year, Adrian Biasoli. That's a very interesting choice. Like I said before, he had a very good season, actually. 4th choice centre midfielder, but Biasoli is the man they voted Fans Player of the Year. Trent come in 2nd place, which is not a surprise. He's a fan favourite. He's Liverpool born and bred. And Darius Turkas comes in 3rd place. Goal of the season was Rooney's goal against Barcelona. Very recent goal, actually, but we'll watch it again together. It was when we were 1-0 down at Anfield. Right at the end of the game, we needed a goal to take to Spain, to the Nou Camp. And then Rooney hadn't scored a goal all season, steps up and scores an absolute wonder goal against Barcelona. We did end up getting knocked out, but we'll ignore that, right? That doesn't matter. Murat Albriaca's signing of the season. We did spend 95 million on him, to be fair. Yeah, he was alright, wasn't he? He was decent. And then Biasoli wins Young Player of the Year. Krasniqi, top goal scorer, 23 goals. Sergio Gomez, highest average rating, 7.64. Fabian Ertz with the most assists on the left-hand side with 13. Damiano, best pass completion, 93%. Most player of the matches went to Trent, Sancho, Gomez and Kendall Appleyard. And Badini had the most yellow cards. No reds. So we did alright. So the season review. It was a memorable season for Liverpool, as it is a success in the Premier League and the FA Cup. Liverpool have been expected to make much of the Premier League title running and lived up to their pre-season billing by finishing top of the pile. So we did get knocked out of the Champions League by Barcelona, won the Premier League, won the FA Cup, and the Carabao Cup. We don't care about the Carabao Cup. So that is the season review. If you want to see what happened to the very first Liverpool team, you can have a look there if you want to see where the Liverpool players of 2019 ended up with their careers. So Club Vision, what do you want me for Club Vision for? Let's have a look here. So you want me to, it's pretty much exactly the same. Challenge of Premier League, semi-finals of Champions League. Yep, I'm happy with that. That's cool with me. So they don't even want me to win the Premier League, they just want me to challenge for it, which is absolutely fine by me. Dynamics looking really good. And then we're going to go on a end of season break. So as far as next season goes, if we look at the squad depth, I mean, like I say, we have a very good squad in all fairness, but very good is not perfect. And to reach that Champions League next stage, we need to strengthen a few places. Goalkeeper's going to be one. We've only got Arsene Becker. We do have Adonis out on loan, who we did spend 45 million on, so he might come in next season as the rotation goalkeeper to eventually take Arsene Becker's place. Unless there's a 5-star keeper out there, we might go for him. Left back, we're pretty stacked. Rooney and Lopez, we're doing well left back. Right back, the same. We got Trent and Gallen. I'm happy with our options there. Centre back, Peo and Badini our first choice. Badiashile, he's 3rd choice. He's 29. We might cash in on him. And Joe Gomez, he's 33. So both of those players, well, Gomez definitely is on the verge of, declining. But Gomez is homegrown, so we might keep Gomez around. And we might be on the lookout for a real top draw centre-back. Midfielders, again, another position we're really stacked in. We've got 4 very good midfielders. And I don't think midfield is going to be a priority. We're very stacked in the middle. Left-hand side, Prince Chidi and Ertz. I mean, Prince Chidi's a 5-star player. Ertz played very well last year, so we're all right on the left-hand side. Right-hand side, Garcia, Appleyard. Started off well, but he really tapered towards the end of the season. But Garcia's really stepped up since we brought him in. Attacking midfield, I mean, Gomez, we never play there. But Damiano, Moraes and Paulo Henrique are good there. And strikers, both Krasniqi and Joao Pedro had very good seasons. Both scored goals when they needed to. Tim Prescott, not so much, but he is a 3rd choice striker. So as far as priorities go, I mean, a 5-star centre-back if I can find one. Maybe a 5-star attacking midfielder. Maybe a 5-star striker and sell one of those 3. But I think those are the sort of... Because realistically speaking, the only way we're going to improve this squad is by getting in the world's best. That's going to be it. And to buy the world's best, we're talking £100 million players, but we do have a £200 million war chest to play with. So I think we are going to be spending quite a bit on that. So we could be going for a Season 2 overhaul of the squad. But I mean, last season we did spend, what was it? How much did we spend last year? We spent 319 mil last season. We did sell money, to be fair. So we did sell 212. So it wasn't, it was a bit of an overhaul. But I think in order to improve for next season, it's going to be 5-star players. And we're talking hundreds of millions. But that is Season 1 Liverpool done. We didn't get the unbeaten season, but we did win the Premier League, so I'm happy with that. Knockout by Barcelona in the semi-final Champions League, and I think we're nearly there for Champions League, so I'm hoping Season 2 we can go one step further, and we did win the FA Cup as well. Carabao Cup! I think the board will forgive me for forgetting about the Carabao Cup. So there we go, guys. End of Season 1. So we'll come back next time for Season 2. We'll go through the summer transfer window and we'll have our first game of the season as well. But leave a like if you enjoy, guys. Subscribe to the channel for Football Manager 2020 content. We will be uploading Campus to Champions every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM BST. Season 1 won the Premier League, won the FA Cup. Next season, we're going all the way and we're going to be aiming for a Champions League victory. Thank you very much for watching.